Okay, so I'm home with my buys from the meat box at the Galaxy Food Mart. Now, keep in mind, I don't work for those folks. We don't own any stock in the company. I just have been going there and wanted to give you an idea of the kinds of prices I've gotten and the type of things that I cook for my family in kind of a typical week. So this was not planned. So I spent $57 total, and I got a pack of beef bologna. Again, I don't eat it, but my daughter loves it. I got rib tips, which I showed you in the store. I love these things. That's a very small pack. This is a larger pack. $2.59 a pound is what it's priced at before the discount. And what I do is I heat up my cast iron skillet really hot, throw in some beef fat, and cook it that way, and it's so delicious. Maybe I'll videotape that, I don't know. Then I got some chuck eye steaks. They only had one pack of the chuck eye steaks. You've heard me talk about those. I've posted about those as well. The chuck eyes are $6.49 a pound before the discount. They're very, very tender. They resemble rib eyes. The rib eyes there were running $10, $11, $12 a pound, which is really pricey when you're feeding a family of 4. Now, those 3 chuck eye steaks, I'm going to try the reverse sear because that worked so well the other night. I'm going to try that, and maybe it'll feed the 4 of us. If not, I will have some chicken livers. Not very pretty picture, but I did get chicken livers as part of my $57. I also got chuck roast, a boneless chuck roast. I'm going to put that in my pressure cooker. I'm also going to use a recipe that has balsamic vinegar. It's a low carb, no sugar added, and my family loves it when I make that. It makes a really nice gravy too. And I'll post some recipes and stuff through the week as I cook this stuff. And speaking of that, the dates on these mostly are May 19th or May 20th. And so I'll cook kind of what we want for this weekend. And what I have noticed is that if it says May 19th or May 20th, generally it can go 2 to 3 days later. I've never lost any meat from there. Generally the date on it is much longer than what it's actually marked. I got 2 packs of boneless pork chops. I've got that smaller pack and then this pack. And that was part of my $57 find. And I got my 2 packs of beef bacon, which really was my big splurge. So 2 packs of beef bacon and a pack of pork bacon. And I only got 1 because, to be honest, we got so much on sale, I really probably didn't need the one I got. I got hamburger meat, 2 pounds of 75% lean. Wish I had all the money back I'd spent buying the 93% lean, but I got 2 pounds of that. And that was with a discount just over $6. So it was $3.39 a pound. And then I got these lovelies. Can you see those? These are pork neck bones. This one has the bone inside, and this one is boneless. And so what I'll do with that is I'll put it in either my pressure cooker or I'll put it in the crock pot. And what I like to do with it is I roast it first in the oven, and then I put it in the crock pot, or I may try the pressure pot. And then I pull the meat off, and then I use some tomato puree, and I let it simmer down until it's really thick. And it makes this wonderful tomato gravy. I'll add Italian seasonings to it, garlic and rosemary, and just wonderful Italian herbs. And I'll let it simmer and let it simmer and let it simmer. And then I'll get ricotta cheese. And so I'll take a little ramekin or a baking dish, and I'll put some ricotta cheese in, put the tomato gravy over, maybe sprinkle it with some Parmesan or mozzarella, and bake it in the oven. And it makes this wonderful Italian dish. And you can add spinach or other vegetables, whatever you want with it. But my family really does love that, and Grace loves to take it in her lunch. Leftovers are her favorite thing, no sandwiches in our house. And so we have this thermos, this like round, it's like a bowl. And so she is really pretty awesome about taking leftovers for school lunches. So anyway, that gives you an idea of what's on our menu for the week. Definitely something with the tomato gravy for my family. The pork chops will be a meal. The steak will be a meal. The beef roast will be a meal. And I'll do something else with a burger, whether I'll do bacon sushi or a meatloaf, or something Mexican, add it to some chorizo and do the taco bake again. Lots of options to do with the ground beef. And oftentimes what I'll do with at least part of that is just make some burgers for myself. And I really do like to have burgers at lunch. Burgers, bacon, cheese, throw it in the microwave at work, and it's a quick and easy meal for me. And I'll just make up a batch of them on like Sunday night. I'll cook up 6, 7, 8 burgers for the week, and that's kind of my default go-to meal if I'm running out of time. I hope that information is helpful because I'm so terribly embarrassed about doing all this videotaping. I don't know how to edit, so you have to bear with me on that, but I hope that's helpful and it gives you an idea of what $57 can buy and how I menu plan for a week. Take care. Bye.